thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about?
What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. So, I was at work last night. I ended up texting Beastmaster about a project I wanted to work with him on today on Carnival Spirits. He ended up telling me he was working on a video of his own at that moment, and he told me about the Faygo Lovers podcast and the fact that I was mentioned in it. So, I geeked out a little bit. I got home. I told Megs about it, and she said, "Well, let's play Into the Echo Side and listen to this podcast." So I was like, "All right, that sounds dope." So we get it all set up. We're listening to it and everything. And so before I get into what this actual video is about, I did want to shoot out a fucking thank you to Scotty D, to Roscoe, and to Faygo Lovers just in general. You know, when that topic came up for the toxic fumes, I was actually hit up by a subscriber of my own, a viewer. So to everybody that's saying that I'm an expert investigator, really all I was this middleman that made the topic relevant again. So for Scotty D to include me in the post on Faygo Lovers was fucking awesome. For him to work with me the way he didn't have to do that. That's why Scotty D is the shit. So I wanted to say thanks again to Scotty D for always showing love and support, you know. He's fucking awesome. And jumping into this podcast, listening to it, they actually broke down the history of Faygo Lovers and how it came to be Scotty D's and everything. So it really just kind of brings it back to that chain reaction of inspiration. ICP back in the day worked their asses off and was grinding to get where they're at today, which inspired juggalos like Scotty D to work hard, grind, do what they got to do, and bring them where they are today, which is exactly what some of the YouTubers are doing now. Carnival Spirits, myself, there are others out there as well. We're grinding, we're working hard, we're just doing what we fucking love doing. And, it's getting to the point where I'm starting to get some recognition from Faygo Lovers that the hard work and everything, it's paying off. It's starting to pay off because there are certain ones that have achieved a certain level of success that are starting to notice me, which is fucking awesome. So once again, thanks Faygo Lovers, thanks Scotty D, thank you Roscoe for throwing me in your podcast. That was awesome. But to the main meat of what this video is about, Gmoski, the Filthy Spirit Bomb, or my Filthy Spirit Bomb, which in the podcast they talked about the interview. I haven't watched the interview yet. I don't know why I haven't watched the interview yet, but they were talking about it and the fact that Scotty D mentions that my Filthy Spirit Bomb is a reference to Dragon Ball Z. Now, if you've been subscribed to my channel, you know something about me and Dragon Ball Z. Look at the package video I did for my gathering tickets. I gathered Dragon Balls and I made a wish to Shenron for 2 tickets to the gathering. Come on now. That's dope. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to put it in the fucking description because that is an awesome fucking video that I'm proud of because I had plans for that for months in advance. I planned it out. I had to wait for, first of all, the weather to clear up. And, of course, I had to wait for my tickets to get there. So, I'm proud of that video. It's corny as fuck, but definitely go check that out. And there's other things, too. I mean, look at the Carnival Spirits giveaway going on right now. If you do not know, the very beginning of that video where it shows the Carnival Spirits and it fades off into the carnivalspirits.com ninjas in action, that song that's playing is actually from Dragon Ball Z. It's actually, I'll go ahead and play you a clip from my favorite episode, my favorite moment and everything from Dragon Ball Z. And you'll hear the fucking song. And that's why I put it in, because it's one of my favorite songs off of Dragon Ball Z, from my favorite show, from my favorite episode, from my favorite every fucking thing of Dragon Ball Z. So here's that.
It's huge! They just won't give it up. One will.
Anyway, enough rambling on about Dragon Ball Z. I'm a big fucking nerd. I'm a Dragon Ball Z nerd anyway. I'm not what would you consider a hardcore historian that knows everything about it and shit, but I'm definitely a big ass fan. I've got all the DVDs. Obviously, I've got replica Dragon Balls. So, but getting on. I've rambled on for 4.5 minutes now. Most of you motherfuckers may not even be watching at this point, but I did want to actually come and talk about Gmoski and the fact that I did a video at the beginning, not the beginning of the year, the fucking tail end of last year. I did a video with the homie Austin from Juggalo Talk, and we just did a little my 2 cents on Lex the Hex Master and the fact that I wasn't feeling him. I've yet to really get into Lex the Hex Master. But the thing about Gmoski, I'm actually excited, and I'm probably going to pre-order this shit, the My Filthy Spirit Bomb, when it comes out, because I was impressed with this single. I didn't get a chance to actually watch the video till after the gathering, but I got this from the gathering, from the Twiztid-Shop merch tent, just from buying a t-shirt. They gave this to me, so that's what's up. They gave me a free fucking single. I mean, I was happy to hear it. I listened to it at the gathering, and I was happy to hear what I was hearing. You know, he had some fucking Dragon Ball Z references in there. Said something about gathering Dragon Balls, and he even mentioned Omega Shenron. If you know Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT, you know who Omega Shenron is. So, but listening to this single, I'm excited. I think I'm going to like Gmoski a lot. I've watched some of his videos. He seems really fucking... He seems really fun to hang around with. You know what I mean? He seems like a really great guy. And so personality-wise, he's got me won over. The G single, the beat was great. His flow was good. And his lyrical content was fucking great as well. I'm actually looking forward to My Filthy Spirit Bomb. And I'm probably going to pre-order that bitch. But I just wanted to shed that light because I know I talked about Lex the Hex Master and the fact that he's kind of carrying Magic Ninja Entertainment right now in my eyes, because, you know, Twiztid, Blaze, ROC, they've all been established. So to actually have an artist come out, you know, explicitly or exclusively on Magic Ninja, that's kind of unknown, unheard of, and for them to take off, they're the ones that's kind of carrying the name of Magic Ninja Entertainment in my eyes. So I think Gmoski's got it. Gmoski's going to win me over because he's already got me interested. I'm already listening to him now. But I wanted to talk about that real quick because I think there's something here. There's something here. And I've geeked out. I geeked out over all the Dragon Ball Z references in the last, 2 months. Listening to this single, hearing the name of the album, My Filthy Spirit Bomb, come on, that's fucking fresh, dude. If you don't know what the Spirit Bomb is, the main character in Dragon Ball Z, his name's Goku. He learned a technique called the Spirit Bomb from King Kai, which is all about gathering positive energy from the living things around you. And, you use that shit to crush your enemy. My Filthy Spirit Bomb. I'm excited. I think Gmoski is going to be the one that's going to really help Magic Ninja Entertainment take off as far as new artist development goes. Not hating on Lex. I'm not feeling him. I know a lot of people are. But for me, this is what's going to make me start repping the Magic Ninja fully. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.